Hi guys, sorry about the noise. I don't know how bad it is. Maybe I should check before I start recording, but this is probably the only time I'm going to get to record today. I'm just sat very much in public actually. And the thing is about being in public here is it's a student campus, so there tends to be a lot of people walking past, but to be fair, what? It's not the end of the world. Very windy day today as well, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear me too much. I don't know. Yesterday was I just posted a time lapse of me doing yoga, to be completely honest, and I didn't do a chat and a walk and a talk or anything like that. And I think I've struggled a bit more here, and I knew I would because it's social and I'm seeing people all the time, and there's like less time to just go off, and the light is not blessing me. Less time to go off and just have some time alone to talk and debrief. But I did say that I want to try and make that promise to myself to do that. But also sometimes I feel like I take things too seriously. And if one day I don't have the time to do it, then I don't have the time to do it. Like, it's not the end of the world. The thing is, I know I can be disciplined if I need to be disciplined, and that's I personally think a good trait to have. I sound like I'm literally just licking my own ass, but I'm not. I'm just saying that because of this trait, sometimes I take things too seriously. Like YouTube, like I'll stress myself out if I haven't filmed anything. Like, so what? This is a little tiny passion project. Who actually cares? No one knows if I haven't posted one day. But it's more just, sorry, I just ran out of storage. But I'm just gonna spread the quick message of you are where you're meant to be, like right now. And whether you're at a low point or you're at a really high point, like whatever it is in your life that is going on, that is where you are meant to be in that position. Because low or high, you're learning, you're growing. So you could be like I was listening to a podcast basically, and they was talking about this, that they were in a career that they didn't even enjoy, but they knew that it was where they were meant to be at that current moment in time. So you could be working a hospitality job that you hate and you don't want that to be your end goal, but at that current moment in time, that is where you're meant to be, because of maybe the fact that you might have a bit more time to do side projects, or you can save up for the next step, or whatever it is. Like, I don't know, I feel like we're very strict to ourselves in terms of like, life is, yeah, it's so quick, but it's also like a long game, and you have to be in it for the long game, and you can't just want your end result now, otherwise what is there to live for, to be honest with you? Like, if you have your end destination, not gonna lie, I don't think anybody ever reaches their end destination. I feel like there's progression in absolutely everything, and when you reach that end destination, you then just want to progress even further from that, and that's just our nature as well. And I'm thinking, like, in terms of monks, do they reach their end goal? Because in a way they're in a constant state of enlightenment, so they're kind of like always at their end goal, but then surely they want to progress this stage of enlightenment and like continue to share, continue to grow I don't know. I feel like that's just the nature of life. It's just constant progression and growth and whatnot. So just don't be too hard on yourself is all I'm saying. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, even for me, I'm definitely not nowhere near where I want to be in terms of like emotional intelligence. And I think that's something I really want to work on this year a lot, especially getting into a relationship, because before, my emotional intelligence, I could kind of just like brush off, and I can go and isolate myself, which is what I do for the past like 3 years if anything happens remotely bad, and the only people I'd have to kind of worry about, which was rarely, is my family, because I would go off on solo travel, so I wouldn't have to worry about anyone. And then I'd go home for a little bit and I'd be like, shit, I need to actually like learn to navigate myself around other people again. And now having a boyfriend and living and traveling with a boyfriend, it's like, I think sometimes I'm too hard on myself, but I don't know, there's just a lot of growth. I mean, both of us, but definitely personally, just emotionally. I think my next read, so the book that I picked up after I finished the one about the monks was about the monks, the Buddhism. I picked up the Four Agreements, which I've heard so much about, and I was really happy to see that it was like a little tiny book. It's a little book. But there's a lot, like I think 2 chapters in, there's a lot of really good knowledge in there. So after that one, I think I'm going to read one on emotional intelligence that I've actually heard about. Can't remember what it's called, just letting you guys know. Yeah, that's it. You're in the right place. Don't be too hard on yourself. whatever position that you are in right now, if it's a really bad and a really low position, just look for the lessons. That's all I'm saying, is search for the lessons, because when you search for the lessons and you realise that you are learning from the situation and that you will grow once you're out of the situation is no longer so bad as you thought. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Today we're going to a wine farm. We went to, so basically we're having some chill days and then we're having some days out with everyone, and the other day we went to a house party. It's called a Digs Jewel here, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then we went out and watched my friend DJ set, and that was a lot of fun. And I'm definitely a changed woman. I was kind of scared I'd come back and be like craving to go out every night like I used to when I'm in South Africa, in Stellenbosch, but no, not really, to be honest with you. Like, I can enjoy a good social event. So the wine farm today, I think there's like around 20 of us going, and I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I'll definitely have a few drinks. But also in my mind, I'm kind of like looking at South Africa as a holiday, and then when we go to Japan after to settle for a few months, that's going to be like get back on my A game. Guys, I'm debating whether to bulk or cut. I don't know. I'm always like, well, to be fair, right now I'm doing nothing. I'm just eating what I want to eat, but like definitely being mindful and stuff. But I also find myself constantly just wanting to get skinnier. Who doesn't? I feel like every fucking girl does. But then I'm also like, I'm going to be in a cold country for 3 months. I have not done that in a long fucking time. I've always kind of been chasing the sun, so I've never been in a position where I'm like comfortable to bulk, because I'm always in a bikini. But now I'm like, do I bulk in Japan, try and build my bum, and then obviously I can cut after that? Do I actually just try and commit to it? But I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to be really insecure the whole time. But I'm kind of like, want to experiment a little bit, see how I can grow. Because last time I kind of attempted a bulk in the UK a few years ago, I trained upper body like 3 times a week, and I just got pretty jacked. Like, I was pretty wham, and my legs are the last thing to grow genetically, so proportionally wasn't really it. But I don't even train upper body anymore, which is a big thing for me, because that was like my favourite thing to train. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Just a little thought dump. That's what happens when you don't film on yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready for the wine farm. We're going at 1 PM, which is early, but I love that. I love going out early, because then I can be in bed early. That's my favourite. I can't stand getting in bed anytime past 12. Nature. So we're gonna go. I'll see how the wine farm goes today. We'll see what time we'll be in bed, and I'll give you an update tomorrow. Sorry, the lighting's been funny and I look really fucking tired and not the best. Okay, bye.